Common Guru. I'm Jax, and today we're going to take a look at the next question in our New Year, New Me series. How much time every day do you devote to your occupation, sleep, play and relaxation, acquiring useful knowledge, or just plain waste? Is it just me, or does that actually sound like the real good beginnings of an infomercial? I have a soft spot for infomercials. I'm going to say I'm Jax, and I'm an infomercial junkie. I love them. I just look at the way they do the marketing, and they really want you to buy what they're selling. And I have a couple things in my house that are produced from an infomercial. Especially one of the things I have is this fantastic exercise machine that sits in my bedroom unused. Now, the infomercial, when my husband and I bought it, we looked at it and we thought it'd be so awesome to have a piece of equipment that would only take 14 minutes. Now, I have 1,440 minutes a day that I could attribute to getting to things I want. And 14 minutes of it doesn't seem that much out of all those minutes that I have. But do you think I could get my body up on that machine and do what I'm supposed to be doing? Nope. Now, supposed to be doing is a very interesting concept. I'll have to think about why I use those words. Anyway. So, why am I not getting up on the machine? And I sat there and I thought, I've done things in my mind where I've made a decision and I've changed my life. Coming here to the United States was a big one. I met my hubby. Looked at him and I thought, that's what I want. He's what I want. A life with him that's it. And I turned my life upside down. I had a career that I was building up in Canada that was following in the footsteps of going somewhere. I gave that up. My family's up there, including my boys and my mom, and I gave that up. And I had a social network that I'd worked on for close to 25 years of people that if I needed anything or I wanted to talk with people or I just wanted to be with people that were awesome, I could pick up a phone and make plans within a couple minutes. It was quite nice up there. It was quite comfortable. But all of a sudden, this tall, handsome American comes into my life and that's it. We're going to change everything and turn it around and go to a country that I had met 2 people from before in my life. I didn't know anyone there. So what was the difference between giving up the salty snacks or the foods or the overeating that I have now and using the 14 minutes on the machine and moving all the way 800 miles away to a place that I didn't know with a man that I barely knew to start a new life? What was the difference? And I thought about that, and I thought, Kevin Trudeau in his CD series called Your Wish is Your Command, he talks about the idea of wanting money in your life, that the first thing that you need to do is want it. And I thought, well, what a silly thing to say. Low teachability index there, but that's okay. What a silly thing to say. Of course I want the money. And then I sat there and let it sink in. Well, how bad do I really want the money? Because in order to have the money, first of all, like Einstein says, you can't solve your problems with the thinking that created them. Have I addressed the thinking that I have that's created the problems that created the reality and the problems that I'm currently living? No. So I can sit there and go, yeah, I want money, and just talk. But how much am I investing in what I want? A friend of mine and I had a conversation that was very similar to this not too long ago. And she's in a rough spot. She's very demotivated and feels like the world's all against her, and she can't reconnect with her higher power. She just feels very slumpish and in a rut and just bleh, like a blob. She just doesn't feel anything. Well, when we talked, I brought up some alternatives or some avenues that worked for me and worked for others that could help her get out of the rut that she's in. And every time I brought something up, it's like, well, I don't think that would work. And she gave me all the reasons why it wouldn't work. And I thought, and I said, well, have you given me any reasons that would work? And she goes, I can't think of anything. And I said, I gave her like 6 of things that could possibly work. And all 6 of them were like, no. Sit deeper in my rut. And I thought, well, then you obviously don't really want it. You want to talk about it, and you want to whine about it, and you want to sit there and maybe have me feel sorry for you about it, but you don't want to do anything about it. And that I realized that in regards to my being overweight, do I really want it? Because I am wired that way. If there's something that I want, I get it. I go after it. I do whatever it takes to make that happen. So why am I not losing the weight? So I thought, well, there must be something about my current weight that, because I've gained over 30 pounds since I've come to the United States, and I don't feel unhappy in my body. Of course, I have a closet full of clothes that, or I've actually narrowed it down. I have quite a few clothes that I can't wear with my current body shape. But I don't feel ugly. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel anything other than the fact that maybe I should or could or would change my body shape. And I'm realizing that that's not motivation enough to make the change. So here we sit with my current body shape until I realize and want to make the change and want to do what it takes. Right now, I don't want to do what it takes. So I'm working on allowing myself to be either accepting where I am and not accepting it, but just actually feeling who I am in my body and knowing that this certain body shape is serving me somehow, and just sit in it for the moment and try and figure out if that's really what I want, first of all. And second of all, if it is really what I want, what is stopping me and what is standing in the way of getting what I want? And then when I start to make that decision process, I know that very shortly I'll either decide to stay the way I am and accept it and feel this is my new body shape and embrace it, or I'm going to make the necessary changes. So are you being like an armchair or a couch potato in your life in regards to some things? And are you just talking about stuff, about what you want to change, and realizing that there's nothing coming into fruition in your life? Well, maybe you're just being like me in regards to my weight issue, that it's not something that you really, really want. And if it is, then let's work together and find out how you can change that thought process that's stopping you from getting what I can't say that. Stopping you from getting what you want. See how I can't even talk about it. So there must be some kind of block about getting what I want. I'll have to think on that. Anyway, till next time, thanks for sharing your time with us today. If you want to find new and exciting ways to connect with the Common Guru, you can check out our Steam It post at @ Common Guru. Or you can just follow us on Twitter. Have an awesome day, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye.